Good. She's just gonna do it. That's a lot of duct tape. Oh, this is ridiculous. I mean, the Russians are the ones that took this to the next step. But a lot of wars start over one person firing one weapon. Holy shit. Bingo. How are you going to get out of all of that later? Do you know what it's like to get dust tape off your skin?
Take a look in the mirror.
Kidding me? I make the suit sing.
I don't know.
I love your choice.
I think these two are going to die together here. But if this thing melts down, that's the end of it all. Now it's going to be total
Airlock is
silence.
open. They have 15 seconds.
Here we go. I mean, that would be terrifying, but... Oh my god, the froze. Get moving, get moving. Some vessels and everything bursting. One does one does the other. Just happened to be out here, yeah.
They should have reached it by now.
Wait, the reactor's
40
stabilizing.
degrees. They've done it, but at a cost. Yeah.
It's taking too long.
I didn't expect them to make it to the door. Then it'd be in no condition now, though. Oh man, we've cut away. Can we forget all this shit about it's got to be directly sent for us to shake hands and all that shit right now? It doesn't really matter.
Здравствуйте, Soyuz.
Hello.
So nice to see you again, my friend.
The airlock is repressurized. They made it back.
Wasn't done on purpose, that. I don't think. The only problem is, that was broadcast live, and there have been very few people watching it. Took themselves to whatever safety they can, with the air raid siren going off.
Take a look at the TV.
Look at that, they put it on the telly there.
This is Ellen Wilson.
This is the White House operator. Please hold for the president.
Mr. President.
This Apollo Soyuz business.
Sir, I know we had discussed canceling the mission, but I felt...
It was beautiful, and Nancy thought so too.
Oh,
4 patriots of different nations coming together. Well, it was just inspirational. What's the status of Pathfinder and Baran?
They're still out of communication range, sir.
You have 2 minutes to comply with blockade.
If you take any aggressive action, we will respond in kind.
maybe they are bluffing.
No, they're just biding their time. Activate radar lock system.
I have target acquisition.
Confirmed. Target range shows 180 kilometers, relative velocity 2 meters per second.
We gotta be ready. Ride, lock weapon system on target.
So whoever shoots first.
Ride, lock weapon system on target.
Admiral...
Just want to do it. Everyone's disobeying orders today.
We can
what? Ask them nicely to leave us alone? They killed Americans. And we have orders to
Yes,
protect...
but you are the commander of this ship. Ed, I watched you testify on Apollo 10.
The only thing these people understand is strength. I saw it in Korea. If we didn't stand our ground and fight back, the enemy would have gone all the way to the south. Now lock weapons system on target! Cover my station. Step aside. You're relieved of duty. That's an order.
Yeah, that was coming. I say the fate of everything that's going on has been the decisions everybody's made up here today.
Step away from the console, sir.
Fuck me. Are you for real?
What the hell are you doing?
I said, step away from the console.
The Soviets attacked Jamestown. They got American blood on their hands and Sea Dragon.
It's unmanned, and whatever its cargo, that's not the same as a human life.
Oh my
Stay
god.
with Ed. I mean it.
You gonna shoot me, son?
You find that weapon in here, you're all dead.
I'll do what I have to.
Because you'll blow out the window.
So shoot me.
That goes straight through him.
Before, have you, Sal?
You lose the ship.
Jesus, you both know we're in a pressurized spacecraft, right?
I'm trying to tell him.
Sally.
Enough.
Can we all just put the guns down, please,
This
and
is
just talk?
insane. We can't let them shoot down the Sea Dragon, but we can't shoot down Baran either. Maybe it's not some black and white choice, right? Maybe there's some other way. Baran has missile lock on Sea Dragon.
There you go.
Ed, stop. Don't. Ed, please. Ed, stop.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do, Sal. You do what you have to.
Please, Ed.
Shit.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit. It's like a drive-by. That was insane. There's your grey area. I knew the minute the missiles went off trajectory.
Houston, this is Pathfinder. It's good to hear your voice. Houston, I don't know quite how to say this.
We need to know, did you engage with Baran?
Did you shoot them down?
Negative.
Thank God.
Come again, Houston?
Yeah.
Reports have just come in that President Reagan has rerouted Air Force One to Moscow after making a last-minute entreaty to both here and in space, ending the current standoff. So moved by the images of the Apollo-Soyuz mission that it inspired him to reach out his own hand in peace. The Sea Dragon has had a perfect safety record to this point, but production of the large rocket has been halted at its Huntsville plant until further investigation.
Man, her choosing to defy orders and go ahead with the docking has made the president take a bold move. Everybody back off. That close to war there. He would have done it. He would have done it. Not world leaders. Not agreements or treaties or armistices. Comes down to one person's decision. That they've been ordered. What about Gordo and Tracy? They can't survive this. They're together. I was going to say there is no way the show can make out that them two are going to survive that. It's impossible to not be left on the surface of the moon. We've lost some good people. That's really good how they've done this, how they've aged the video. We've lost some people here today, but could have lost
in gratitude for their sacrifice,
lost
for their
three,
courage,
haven't we?
and for their noble service.
Damn, this show's been so good.
A C-5A Galaxy transport plane with 243 infants, children, volunteers, and crew took off from Saigon as part of Operation Baby Lift. 1 minute, 23 seconds later, the plane crashed into a field.
It did.
There are these moments that shape your life, moments you have no control over. If the South had won the war in Vietnam, if the Russians hadn't beat us to the moon. Yeah. I always thought things happen for a reason, good and bad. There's a design, a plan, to give some meaning to our lives.
Yeah, because they're so short.
I'm Han Nguyen, born in Saigon, daughter of Le and Bin Nguyen. Raised in Houston, daughter of Karen and Ed Baldwin. Following in my father's footsteps? I don't know. All I know is the more we look back, wondering what might have been, the less we're living for today. John Lennon probably put it best. Everything will be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, it's not the end.
Margot,
wanted to ask, will you be at the ICSC conference in the UK this summer?
I'm not sure.
If you come, perhaps we could meet for a drink. Margot?
Yes.
What?
I'll have to see. I'll speak to you soon, Sergey.
Goodbye, Margot.
Ну да.
Who's watching you?
Хорошо. Очень хорошо.
Uh-oh.
Я уверен, она не приедет.
Oh, no.
Неважно. Она уже открыла двери Бурана. Когда она узнает, что работает для нас, будет уже поздно.
Are you kidding me? That you're going to make her a double agent? You turn her into a fucking spy here? JFK. Well, I don't know where we're going on season 3 and how far forward we're going, but with that very statement, I guess not that far forward. So, oh, I suppose we could still do, and there's an outcome from that. And we didn't blow up the moon. And everybody on it. Are they giving us a sneak peek or something here? That's supposed to be our next goal, is it not? Why are we dropping down into the atmosphere? No way. Is that... Thought I saw something. Oh no, holy sh... Okay, we are moving forward. 995. I don't know who that is. Well, I said we may get a time jump. They've just given it us before we even get there, so we know what we're looking at. Now we're going to jump forward to 1995. And the first boots of whoever it may be landing on Mars. I mean, that's 30 years ago to us. And we are not even remotely thinking about being that close to landing someone on Mars. So it shows obviously that this is such a completely different take on not only our history but our future, or where the future's going to end up by the time it catches up, if it indeed ever does catch up. I'm assuming it will do. That was a thoroughly enjoyable episode. I know that was really long. We were at 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to keep this short. Rest in peace, Tracy and Gordon. I guess when we knew they were both going to be up there at the same time and all these events took place, and then the reactor and the coolant pump and everything, and then were the only two that were trapped separate from the decompression and everything, it was set up perfectly for those two to just not only save the day but to die together. I would have been sorely disappointed had the show miraculously made it that somehow they both managed to live through that, because it's just not possible. They're not superheroes, but they got the job done. And with them going ahead, with Danny going ahead with the with her mission going to hell with it with orders, and then appearing on Reagan's TV screen right there on Air Force One, it actually saved the day. It actually made him land Air Force One in Moscow and come to an agreement and for everyone to back off. But it could quite easily have gone to DEFCON 1 there on numerous different fronts, both with Ed and that mission and what was going on the moon with the potential nuclear meltdown, which was really short-sighted of them to have done that stealthily on a secret mission to put a second reactor up there that created this issue in the first place. Had the second reactor not been there, the secondaries would have kicked in. That wouldn't have happened. So I guess we're moving on to 1995 next. That whole thing that we just saw with Margot and Sergey there, that's obviously whatever comes of that is going to be, I guess, in the past now, when we come back in 1995, if that is indeed where we pick it up, but that's where it's tending to suggest that we're going to pick it up, or where it's headed. We may not initially go there. I won't know until we get to episode 1 of season 3, which I'll be back with next week. If you're enjoying this, guys, by all means, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. All episodes available, as always, in full length over on Patreon. You can check the link in the description. And by all means, push comments down below. This show has been phenomenal so far. Where we go from here, which characters we remain and which don't, as time is moving further and further forward, we won't know yet. I'm expecting, it saw her go off to college now. I'm expecting she might be in it. Ed may be retired. Ed and Karen may be divorced. I don't know. We'll find out all the details next week when we come back. So until then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I will see you for episode 1 of season 3 in a week. Take care.